We are live, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'm actually live at 11:59. So for everybody that always says I'm late, you know, ha, I show up early on a holiday pay. You owe me 2 times pay for working the holiday, just so you know. Um, let's see what we got going on, yeah. Let me get my other phones are rolling here. I got to get everything juiced up and going, and make sure I've hit all my buttons and done all my things and done all that. Thanks everybody for joining in. Let's see, volume down maybe. There we go. No thanks. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you could smash that like button for me, we're gonna have a real live show here today. Woo wee! I am done with my holiday trucking, and I got to set till tomorrow. So I figured, hey, why not do the damn thing? There we go. There we go. Live show has been liked. You always got to like your own live show, because if you don't like yourself, who will? That's what I always say. Let me see here. Let me get my live show fired up on my computer. I was 1 minute early, but technically, I guess I'm kind of late because I don't have everything ready to go. So, I don't know. I don't know. I had to pay for parking this afternoon. That's a bummer. I didn't realize the truck stop I came to required money for parking, but whatever. I'm here, and I got on my Barack Obama hat. I wear it ironically. Obama! I blame Obama for everything. That's why I got the hat. I blame him for not making a hat big enough for my head. Uh, I got this hat out of a $5 bargain bin, and I mean, come on. If you see this hat in the bargain bin, how do you pass on it? How do you pass on a Barack Obama hat? I mean, the only way it could be better if it was a Jimmy Carter. You know what I mean? Give me a Jimmy Carter hat, please. Oh man, this thing was probably like $50 when it was new, and yeah, I doubt they sold many of these. Oh me. Let's see. I already got a super chat in the house. Farm All Fanatics in the house. $5 make you holler. It does. It does. That's my price. That is the price in which I start to holler. Um, if you guys don't know, go check out Farm All Fanatics channel if you're into antique tractors and whatnots. I watch all his videos. I find it very entertaining. Of course, I like antique tractors to begin with. That's how I found his channel. And he's a pretty entertaining guy. Pretty damn entertaining. I've learned a lot about farm alls, by the way, since I started watching that. Would you buy a Obama hat? Start poll. I probably misspelled Obama, I think. You know what I'm talking about. Obama! All right, let's get to some comments here. Sorry, folks, I'm already getting behind. I think I got everything set up and running nice. Sorry, I got a lady out here beside my truck. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. She gonna kick them tires. She's over there kicking tires, folks. I don't know why. Why does anyone kick a tire, I wonder? Why would you kick a tire, right? I keep having this argument with everybody in the comments. Whoop. Why kick a tire when you can just look at it and know? See, there you go. Steer tire 107, 110. Look at a little light there in that one drive tire at 100. Yeah, probably need to juice that tire in the morning before I leave out. I like my steer tires to be a little more than that too, but it's that weird time of year when we go from, in Minnesota, it's 50 degrees at night, and then I come down south and it's, 100 degrees. So I really don't like juicing tires too much this time of year, but 100's a little low. 100 is low. We'll run that up to about 105. Make sure we ain't got no problems with it. Speaking of this lady, there's a truck on the other side of me. I gotta tell you about these tires. It's a W900 Kenworth. He's got the Hodge built fenders on there. He's got her all decked out and all shiny. And then he got them Chinese tires on there. I guess with that kind of fuel economy, you can't afford, you know, a name brand tire. But the name of the tire is Kawong, like K. It's like Kawong, Kawong. I mean, there's so many jokes there. You can't go Kawong with these tires. Yeah, Kawongs. I looked them up. I couldn't even find them on Google. Like, he must have ordered them straight from a boat. Grafton's in the house. He hit tip on the lighting skills. The shadows match perfectly in the thumbnail. Yeah, yeah. I take great pride in my thumbnails. I do. I maybe don't do so good on them, but I really enjoy like making them. So yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate you noticing. I appreciate that. Grafton is first in the house. Abandoned P Jug says, howdy. That one guy, Duke of Minnesota, that's for sure. There's epic trucking fails. If you want to watch some epic trucking fails, dirt, dirt, dirt. I sound just like that guy on that channel, I think. This trucking life, damn, I think I had a stroke there for a minute. I went all Mitch McConnell. This trucking life, sorry. I shouldn't make fun of really, really old people for doing really, really old people stuff. You know, it's like when Joe Biden falls down. Should I be mad at him for falling down? The guy's 100 years old, you know? I like when they put the aviator glasses on that old man. You know, you're like, oh, is that Tom Cruise? Oh, no, wait, that's an 80-year-old man in aviators. Right, right. Oh, God. I like this hat. But it don't fit right. It's a fitted hat. See, it's fitted. Number 44, baby. It's fitted, and it don't fit right. It's about 3 sizes too small for my giant head. So, let's get back to the hat I'm contractually obligated to wear. My Hot Shot Secrets. Here we go. I got me a new neighbor backing in here. I didn't think that would take long. And it did not. Very busy truck stop I'm at today. They do require parking, paid parking for every spot. Sterling's in the house with $5. I get my steer tires off the truck stop missionary trailer. Yeah. I think it might be a little dry rotted there, Sterling. I'd be very careful with that situation. 58 in the house. Everybody smash that like button for me if you could. David Edwards, channel member in the house. Awesomeness. This Trucking Life says giddy up. Greg Campbell made it in. Appreciate it. F8 mustache. Do you guys prefer Barbasol or Gillette? Asking for a friend. I shave with an electric thing now. Razors are old school for me. I don't like a really clean shave. Number one, you know, hard to keep the women off of me as it is. Sorry, I got a little indigestion. I was eating. What the hell did I do with it? Oh well, I was eating some. Truck stop egg rolls. I like to live dangerously. It's a holiday, right? It's a holiday. Sterling says, fate trucking is all nuts and no wrenches. Damn it, boy. Fate Mustache says, I prefer Gillette for sensitive skin. That's straight up. Since per miles in the house, I hit the thumbs up before I even seen the content. Okay, well, I don't think you can take it back after you've agreed to it. You're locked in. Tito's and Soda says, what's up, Cash? Greetings from Orlando. Thanks for joining me on a holiday. I much appreciate it. Just chilling here. Well, I don't know if I'd say chilling. I mean, I do got the air conditioner going wide dang open. It is hot where I'm at. As you can see, the sunshine here right in the window on me. This side, very cool. This side, kind of warm. You know, it's kind of like being at a campfire. You know, my front side's all warm and my butt's all frozen. Thanks for joining me, Tito's and Soda. That thing on Fate's upper lip has made it in. Thanks for joining me. That thing on Fate's upper lip, as we like to call it, the old caterpillar. Sorry, my watch is rubbing my arm here. Let me switch arms with this thing. Let me throw it in the floor first. That's how I like to treat my electronics. Just give them a nice toss into the floor occasionally. Let's see what we got. Sterling says, I impregnated the like button. Damn it, bye. Damn it, bye. This Trucking Life says, heat stroke is an emergency call. 911 FIY. Stay hydrated. Been seeing too many dark yellow pee bottles lately. Damn it, bye. Yeah. Cheers to staying hydrated. I thought about having a beer, but I'm not a fan of drinking in the truck. I mean, yeah, it's just not my thing. Because I think of it like this. Number one, it's depressing because I'm sitting in a truck by myself drinking a beer. And number two, I don't want the legalities of it. You know what I mean? Like, because you get the wrong cop on the wrong day, and then, you got bad news bears. My buddy was telling me the other day he was sitting at a shipper and saw a guy drinking a freaking Michelob in the driver's seat at a shipper. And I was like, yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Call it in? I mean, that's about all you can do is call it in. Let's see here. Fake Mustache, you're right at home, baby. Again, thank you, Farm All Fanatic. I appreciate that. You need a hat with me, come on. Oh, man, that is funny. Jimmy was dumb, but Obama was evil. Yeah. Hey, Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize. this guy right here, he won the Nobel Peace Prize. You know, I was saying, I need me a Lyndon B. Johnson hat. Oh, me. Teresa's in the house. Where's Fate? I don't know. I don't know where Fate is. I would say after yesterday, he's probably thinking about what he's done. You know what I mean? Like that guy, he's got to think about it. And Sterling says, I've seen a lot of dark pee bottles lately. People need to get to drinking. Yeah. Drink your Gatorades and your waters and stay hydrated. Maybe lay off the truck stop egg rolls. I don't feel so well. Oh, speak of Jimmy Carter and it'll appear.
Good afternoon.
What you got going on today?
Just wearing a very popular T-shirt on YouTube.
Mudflap promo code JI5B37. I couldn't disagree with that. Right there it is. If you people don't know, that's my Mudflap code. If you're going to buy a diesel, so I told Fate Trucking I was going to send him a shirt, and that's what he got. He got a picture of me and my promo code on it. Oh, yes, sir.
How we doing today?
That's what I do. I'm good. How are you? It looks like you're in a hotel. Why are you in a hotel?
Whoa. Sorry.
Damn it, he fell off the table. What are
Malfunction.
you drinking? I heard you got a hotel room so you could get whiskey drunk tonight.
Yeah, my wife left me because of the mustache.
Ah, okay. I'm feeling the same way.
Truck's in the shop, and I'm living the high life.
Hotel review channel?
Hotel review channel coming soon.
Nice. $ Fake Trucking has joined us here. He's changed his name. He's like a rapper. He's got the $ in his name.
Big money.
Yeah. Let me check the poll real quick. I got a poll going. Would you buy an Obama hat? I should have put from the bargain bin because ain't nobody paying retail for that. It's almost 50-50. Look at it there. 36 votes. 51% say yes. 30. Oh, now it's no. Oh, man, that's a good poll. I'm going to leave that one up for a minute. That one is like 50-50. Let's see. So I know you like to stay in like kind of rough neighborhoods when you get a hotel. Anybody been stabbed there yet today?
Nobody's been stabbed, but I did stomp on a cockroach. I
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
on purpose or just did it
So
get stuck between your toes?
I don't really want to. You know what? Screw it. I was on the John and I looked down and here's a freaking
Oh,
cockroach walking right at me. And thank God
oh man.
I had my shoes on and just stomped on it.
Oh man. That is crazy. Bro, I got to get you into this Hilton Honors program. You know what I mean? Like, you keep staying at these freaking $20 hotels.
It's a little bit more than that, but it's so I actually belong to I really like the Holiday Inn Express and like what's the other one that's connected to that chain? The IHG stuff. But there's
Oh,
nothing like that around here. So I'm also a Wyndham Rewards member, and this hotel was like right by where the truck was left, so I came here.
okay. Deal. I hear you. Let me run through some comments. I'm way behind already. Bob Lowe's in the house. He says he only buys Trump hats. Hey, if you get a chance to buy an Obama, I mean, I'm Obama. I won the Nobel Peace Prize. I've probably just had 20 people unsubscribe right there. I mean, I wear it ironically, just like if I had a Trump hat, I would wear that ironically. I mean, I can't talk about my political affiliations on YouTube because, yeah, they ban me every time I talk about politics. So, you know, you know, you know, stand with Ukraine and whatnot. You know,
Cover all the bases.
yeah, hell yeah. Let me send them another 50 out of my wallet personally. Fate's Mustache is in here. I don't know if you've been watching the chat any, but Fate's Mustache is here. Says,
Oh,
Teresa, we are a little busy. Okay. Channel member Rockin' Robin Trucking's in the house. I'd pour my gallon pee jug on that hat. Oh, son. Oh, are you hydrated? Is it dark pee? Um, I take a B vitamin complex, and mine looks like Mountain Dew most days.
right.
I don't think anybody's aware of that. That'll do it for you. That'll do it for you. Oh yeah, pour the pee jug on it. Everybody likes that idea. Will you pour it on me, please? Oh, the mustache wants the pee bottle poured on it for some reason.
Oh, I just love how everybody's so fascinated with it. Just the sheep come out and play. The sheep come out and play.
Oh man. Give him a little twirl. Give him a little twirl.
I'm not there yet.
Oh,
I'm not there yet.
you gotta
Start
work on
twisting
the
up.
twist. Yeah, you gotta start working on the
Oh,
twist, dog.
oh, I am. Normally
Yeah.
I cut it. It's starting to grow down here to where I can get the twist up. And
Yeah.
believe me, I already bought the wax to do it.
Oh, they gonna freak out. They gonna love it. Kelly Patterson's in the house. Says I like to get my tires spinning roundhouse kicks. Yeah, if you're gonna kick your tire, put on your cowboy boots and pretend you're Patrick Swayze out there. Go roadhouse on them.
You mean we shouldn't use our actual tire gauge to test it? Tap on it with that?
Uh, no, you should do like this lady did with flip flops on, and basically touch the tip of your flip flop to it, and just pretend that everything's okay. Now this guy on the other side, he's got a big W900, okay, and he's got the Hodge built quarter fenders. I mean, he's probably got $200,000 in it, and then the front tires are called Kawongs. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
Kawongs. Never even heard of them before. I went to buy a steer tire in Virginia one time over there at Virginia Beach, at truck stop over in Virginia Beach. I ran over a nail in their parking lot, okay, and then uh, so I took it around to the shop and I said, "Hey, I got a nail in a steer tire. You know, y'all got any steer tires? And old boy says, well, he goes, I got some, but he goes, I ain't got nothing cheap. I'll tell you that right now. And I was like, well, what do you got? You know, and he goes, uh, he said, he said, I ain't got none of that. He just kept on, you know, I ain't got none of that Chinese made stuff. And I was like, okay, you know, what you got? Bridgestone, Firestone, like, you know, at the time I think I was running Firestone, so I was like, do you have Firestone? You know, I think it's the what is it, F591 or whatever. I was like, you got any of those? And he's like, no, all I got's this one. He rolled it out, and I swear to God, it was like Ping Tao Mai Tai tires. And I looked at it, and it was made in Vietnam. So I was like, well, it's not made in China, but like, it looked pretty damn cheap. You know, them ones where the treads about this far apart.
Right,
Like,
right,
it's got like a little thin line of tread, then a gap about this big, and then another little thin line. You know, it's something that's gonna wear out in about 50,000 miles. Yeah,
right. As you're driving down the road too, that's when it's going to decide to go.
yeah. It'll just peel apart like a damn banana.
You
It was a
know.
good time over there. Trucking's so fun. Chief Freight Hauler says, sorry I'm late. Was watching a video about LTL reefer freight.
Oh,
Hopefully that was
thank you,
over
Chief
on.
Reader.
Yeah, I put out a video called LTL reefer freight this morning. Um, I'm just kidding. I didn't. Um, hey, at least this guy's got like a wooden club he beats his tires with. You know what I mean? Every time his old lady calls and pisses him off, he's like, I got to get out here and check these tires. And he just out there, hang on, Margaret. I got to pre trip these tires again. Oh, man. I had seen a set of Chinese tire calls Dong. Oh, not really, but
That's a
yeah.
good one. That's
Uh,
a good one.
yeah, I'm gonna remember that with dong rubbers. If I ever become a billionaire, I'm gonna make tires and call them dong rubbers.
What's that
Uh,
line? What's that line from Anchorman? It's scientifically proven it works 60% of the time,
yeah,
100% of the time.
right. That's dong rubbers for you. Sterling says I get my steer tires off the truck stop ministry trailers. Yeah, you definitely want to pre-trip those before you take off and go down the road. Let's see here. 66.7 says that hat bad luck, Cash. Um, well, I mean, if you want me to, I tell you what. Uh, Somebody super chat me and I'll throw it in the trash. If you don't want to see it, nah, actually I couldn't. I'll give it
Don't do
away.
that.
I'll give it away to someone if they want it. But I mean, it's just a great hat. I think I mean, I wish I had one for ever president. You know, I wish I had a Woodrow Wilson hat. A
Throw
damn
that.
Leonard Fillmore hat. It's gonna be my new thing. I'm gonna start collecting political hats.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Harrison House. I think I'm crazy. I'm bidding on 3 Volvos in an auction. I'm not thinking I'm going to win them, but if I do, I will buy them. Damn, Paul Harris, straight up fleet owner, coming in with a fleet. We got 82 in the house, by the way. If you guys, you could smash that like button for me, I'd much appreciate it. We're here with $ F8 Trucking. Apparently, he couldn't afford the G on his name, so he's
The
fake
truck,
trucking.
yeah, the truck takes all my money. I can't afford that last letter.
Hashtag Cummins Life.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hashtag Cummins Life. Let me check the poll real quick. We're going to end this one. Woo! 60% of people say they would not buy an Obama hat. I find that hard to believe. Let's start a poll here. Do you respect F8's stash? I don't know. Maybe I spelled that wrong. I don't know.
Just can't leave it alone. That's what she said.
Mustachio. Well, that's what everybody wants to talk about, your face. So
Hey, that's cool with me. You got nothing better to do.
yeah,
Better than
so get them
making
stirred
YouTube
up about it.
videos about failing in trucking. Talk about my mustache.
I want to get off on a little rant here real quick about this boy that got bit by a dog in in Ohio. The Western Express driver got bit by a dog. You know
Oh
the
yeah.
damnedest thing is that boy is gonna be worth more money than me and you and everybody in here combined when he gets done suing them. And you know what? It's de-evolution. When someone dumb gets a bunch of money, it messes with the whole theory, okay, of evolution. You know what I mean? Because now he's gonna have the money to go procreate like crazy, and then I mean, okay, here's what happened. He's missing a mud flap and they go to pull him over. So he pulls over, and then he says they had a bunch of guns drawn on him. So he took off. I can't wait to see the body cam footage of them drawing guns on him the first time he pulled over.
Here,
Because he called 911 while he was driving away. Like literally 40 cops behind him. He calls 911 and says, "Yeah, I don't think I should pull over because they gonna kill me." Like, uh, really? Really? I mean, damn, son.
huh? I mean, I think what's going to play the most is they got the body cam footage of don't release the dog, and the dog got
Right.
released.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No.
I'm
The
not
boy's
saying
gonna.
that you pull over when the police like you should pull over. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. And then the lady on 911 is like, "You're the guy in the truck," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the guy in the truck." And she's like, "You should pull over." And he's like, "I think they're gonna kill me." Like, damn dog. Everything is telling. I didn't mean when I said damn dog. I didn't mean that. I didn't. No pun intended. But it's just like now. Don't get me wrong. The boy's gonna get paid. Like, I mean, clear as day. You can hear the sergeant say, "Don't release the dog," and then, you know, Howdy Doody releases the dog, and how he got his job back, man. That's like, uh, that's like saying, that's like being a truck trainer. You're sitting over there and you're like, "Don't run her into the bridge abutment." The guy runs it down straight into the bridge abutment, and like, well, you're gonna get your job back, I'm sure. Like, damn. I don't know. It's a weird world we live in. It's weird. It's weird. Let's see. Sterling says they put aviators on Biden so you don't see the diaper bulge. Oh, man. Cowabunga. Yeah, that would be a good name for a tire. A cowabunga. That might have been what those Vietnamese tires I bought over there in Virginia were. I just bought the one. I was like, I'm only buying one of those, buddy. Like, I only got one nail and one tire, and you trying to charge me Michelin prices on a cowabunga. It ain't happening.
and knowing you, you probably changed that out to a better tire the minute you got back to Minnesota.
Yeah, that cowabunga. I ain't running no like. I ran some off-brand steer tires last winter, and I could definitely. I mean, I got them for like straight off the boat. Like, I got a set of steers for like $350. So I said, and that's mounted and balanced. And I said, yeah, I think I'll run those, for the winter. I mean, brand new tread and whatnot. But I could tell a major difference in like I went to turn into to the yard one time, and the
Just kept
yard's kind of downhill and to the left or to the right. And yeah, I turned the wheel and nothing happened. I just kept whoop. So I had to go around the block one time, come back. Yeah. So yeah, no, I got Yokohamas on there right now. I've been having decent luck with those.
yeah.
And then I got Michelin drive tires right now. Thinking about trading those Michelins in before winter. I bought them. They were used. I bought them used, but they were probably like 80% tread. Last year, but I've ran the living hell out of those things, and I had them rotated about a month or two ago, but I'm kind of meh, I'm kind of meh
Yeah.
on them. Gary Bates in the house. Gary's headed to PA. Gary Bates is also a channel member. Ronald Morrison's in the house. Paul says, on my day off today, has any pickup truck owners now we get stuck into doing things for others? Yeah. What you need to tell them is you're looking for U-Haul. My name is Paul, not U-Haul. Um, that's what I tell them. Yeah. Kelly says, I prefer 5 o'clock shadow look myself. Yeah, I only shave with a electric clipper thing, so I don't go smooth shaving anymore. I don't like all the damn pimples and stuff
Right.
of
I have that
clean
problem.
shaving. Yeah,
Yep.
it's not for me. Truck stop egg rolls are better than sushi. I will agree with you on that, Paul. I've eaten truck stop sushi one time. Yeah,
I did it once too. Never again.
yeah,
Never again.
not again, not again. The egg rolls were pretty good though. I like the egg rolls actually on the roller grill that have been on there a little too long and they get a little crunchy. They got like crunchy edges. I don't know. Like I like an old egg roll from a truck stop roller grill. You know what I mean? Like I'm a real trucker. Uh, buddy of mine called me the other day. He says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to figure out if this is going to be a fart or a shark." I told him, I said, "Yeah, I'll teach you to call me and question me like you're the damn FBI. Call me and ask me what I'm doing." Paul Harris says, "Fate, the mustache looks like 2 inch Caesar salad." Oh my goodness.
I
It's
love it.
hot where you are. Yeah, it's hot where I'm at, Jonathan. Um, I am down south. Down south. I got the AC blowing though. Mighty cool. She's mighty cool. She's rocking and rolling. Um, and I got a tank of gas in there. I got about another tank in the jug, and then I'm gonna have to walk it over and get some more probably before I go to bed tonight because this one will probably take me till 5 o'clock, and then the next one, I'll probably top it off before I go to bed. So I
Right.
always like to keep it filled up. But yeah, it's hot down here. Airwolf's in the house. Obama and Biden suck. Obama is still calling the shots. There you go. He says, Airwolf says, Trump 2024, save America. There you go. Save America. I tell you what, if you really want to save America, Jesus. That's the way to go. Some would say,
Praise Jesus.
there you go. Good job. I'm gonna get you one way
Timestamp.
or another. We're gonna have fate at the revival, boys. I can go ahead and tell you right now. He's gonna love the potluck dinner. The ladies bring the best food you could ever eat in your life. They really show out with the baked goods at the potluck. All the pies you could imagine, and it's a good time. It's a good time. Might even get you a baptism going over there if you really feeling the Holy Ghost.
Probably
Um,
burn up.
uh, I mean, I have seen the water boil at them before, but man. Ken Uber says that just goes to show you Nobel Peace Prize doesn't mean much anymore. No, the Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, what is it really? The guy made that up because he invented dynamite and he felt bad about all the people that he had killed. And I mean,
So then he gave it to the guy that developed the atomic bomb. Sounds
yeah,
right.
that's what they do. That's what
Yeah.
they do. Yeah, no, yeah. It's like, hey, here's your award for the Nobel Peace Prize. Hang on a second, I'm calling in drone strikes right now. Yeah, right there in Fallujah, baby, drop them. Like, oh man. Since per mile says fate must be broke down again. Trucks in the shop, baby. Trucks in the shop. He's not willing to talk about it right now because he's got a live show he's doing later tonight where
Yep.
he will not discuss it probably, but you can tune in and see. See, Fate. That's how you bait him into watching. He's
Nice. I
not going
like
to
it.
tell you what it is.
I thought about going and seeing Equalizer 3, but the last time I went and saw a movie like that, the truck was down for like 4 months, so I don't know if that's the right move to make.
The Equalizer 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you're going to see that. Let me guess. Barbie movie
No. No.
is that mustache screams Barbie movie.
Does it scream Ken?
Yeah, it screams neutral genitalia, just like Ken.
No, if you want to be canceled on YouTube, I'll pull out all 14 inches right now.
Oh man. I bet. Let's see what we got here. Do you respect Fate's mustache? Is the poll I got up
Yep.
right now. 45 volts, 45 votes, not volts. 45 votes. Everybody go click on that for me. Let me see. I'll click on it over here. I'll vote. I'll throw off the numbers. Let's see. Where was I at?
Cents per mile.
There you go. Come on with it. Says Fate. We can't hear you.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't bring that up. Naga Express says yesterday was a bad mood day, but Cash, you're making money and taking care of your family and family future. Nothing more important. So don't let the naysayers get you down. I was in a bad mood yesterday because I didn't sleep well the night before. I'm big on sleep. I like to get lots of it and good sleep. For some reason, just didn't sleep well the night before. And then traffic yesterday. Whoo, man, that Sunday afternoon traffic was on level 10. You know, oh man, talking about too many Florida tags in my future. You know what I mean? I was seeing too many Florida tags ahead of me. Made me want to cry a little bit. Sterling says I get nervous when Fate is in a hotel, baby. Don't worry, Sterling. Don't worry. He's okay. He's taken care of. Try yelling, Fate. Louder, please. Fate is loud now. Cash is quiet. Okay. Damn it, boy. Nope, still can't hear you. Damn, he ain't giving up on it. I like his enthusiasm. David Edwards says, morning, kids. Captain Scallywag and Mr. Holmes. That's your new nickname, Mr. Holmes, he's claiming here.
Right.
Get a Cash is King megaphone. I was yelling at traffic with this the other day. Hey, you dumbass, get out the way. Check 1 2, check 1 2.
Got it.
This how you get their attention. Hold this out the window at high volumes and watch everybody start going.
That reminds me. You said you had the megaphone and it's loud. I got freaking shine this morning, dude. The car behind me shined like with one of those powerful flashlights. We were on a 2-lane road. He couldn't pass me, and I was going like 45 miles an hour. The speed limit was 50, I think. But it's like this windy mountain road, and he's got his high beams on. I'm just ignoring him. All of a sudden, he freaking shines me with like one of those bright ass freaking flashlights, dude. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Did
you get in the middle of the road and slam on the brakes and then get out and whoop his ass?
No, so I can flash my tail lights. You know what I mean? And he was right on my ass, so I hit the button real quick, and it looks like the brake lights come on, but it's just flashing your lights, And he backed off a little bit and then did it again. And then we came to a stoplight, and there was a right turn lane, and I just pulled into the right turn lane and waited till the light turned green so he could go in front of me.
Did you throw your pea cup out as he went by, splash
No,
it right on his windshield?
I flicked him off. It was early, man. It was like 2:30 in the morning in a small little town.
I had a truck driver do that to me one time because I passed him on the right on a 3-lane highway. I passed him on the right, and then I honked my air horn because he was in the middle lane doing like 60. And he done the same thing. He had like a big spotlight, and he was shining it out the window at me at my mirror, so I swerved over at him real hard. I was like, if I hit you, I'm just gonna say you shine that light in my eyes and I hit you, asshole. I mean, it's that simple. Like, and it's gonna be my trailer versus your mirror. So, I get to drive away and be DOT compliant. You can't do that. I wouldn't recommend doing that, kids, but I got a temper. I'll burn your house down if you piss me off enough. I promise. I'll deal with the consequences. Scott Roll Eyes in the house. $200. $200. That's a challenge to the rest of you people out there. You claim you're making a bunch of money, but I don't see you giving me $200. Just saying. But yeah, that spotlight stuff, man, that's a good way to get beat. I'm just saying, like, because it's like, what are you trying to do? You trying to cause me to have a crash? Like, what are we trying to do here? Yeah, old boy shined that one on me. I was willing to tap his mirror with my trailer because I would have just got out and said, hey, that asshole's got like a 3 million, candle watt light in that truck, and he bright lighted me with it. You might want to go search his truck and find it, and then so. Let's see, Megaphone. Kelly says, I usually stay at Motel 6 because I have a pet. Yeah, there you go, Motel 6. Did they make you pay a deposit on that mustache, Fate?
No.
You can stay for $59.99, but you got a $50 deposit on that thing, buddy.
I like it.
That's all that matters, man. In life, the older I get, the less I care. I'll just be honest with you about it. Like, I was at the pool the other day, and there's a couple hot girls there, and I give a damn. I'm out there, like, I'm out there. I'm not trying to impress you in the least, I promise. Like, I've got way cooler things to do. Yeah.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah. I'm out there with my swimming trunks hanging low with my gut hanging over them. Like, hey, everybody, watch this.
Cannonball!
Yeah. with my white framed goggles on, because that's the only thing Target had left by the time I got there to buy a pair. Oh, they look goofy as hell. They're like odd shaped and white, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh man, yeah, I just don't care. I just don't. Abandoned P-Jug says, Fate, it was just trying to find a way to your upper lip. You have a warm blanket. There you go. It's a warm blanket for your upper lip.
Yeah, it keeps me warm at night.
Waffle stomping and cockroach stomping. What's the difference? Dan says. One is when you have an accident in the shower, and one is when you stay at a fucking budget hotel. And I tried to show him you can go over to the Hilton and get a room, but then they don't accept mustaches. So
yeah, they think some crazy stuff's going to go down in that room. They don't want to do the cleanup.
Yeah, exactly. Extra deposit if you got a mustache. Come on with it. Says turn up the bell tones. I don't know. Everybody else seems to be okay. So have you checked your volume? Oh man. Sis Permal says no curbs were hurt during the production of this live stream. Hey, it ain't over with yet.
Nope.
It ain't over with yet. We might come and get it one. Smash your thumbs button, please. Yeah, everybody hit that. B1 thiamine. I don't know. There might be a little thiamine in my B complex I take. I take a B vitamin complex, and it'll turn her into Mountain Dew real quick. Take you one in the morning, you'll be peeing Mountain Dew by 3 p.m. I will say I feel a lot better after I started taking that B. I was taking a multivitamin, but the things like the size of, this microphone right here, and like hell of a pill to take. You know what I'm saying?
So I just started taking multivitamins, and I can tell a major difference. Like, I deal with arthritis from hockey, and I don't know what it is, but like my elbows and knees and stuff do not hurt nearly as bad as they used to.
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped taking the multivitamin for a while because, and honestly, I meant to buy. I should buy like a gel cap multivitamin because these are like the old big clay, like Centrums or whatever. I have a hard time taking that damn thing, but
Mine are
uh,
chewable. I know it sounds like kid stuff, but they're adult multivitamins that we bought for the kids, and the kids never took them, so my wife gave them to me.
are they like gummy chewables or just
Yeah,
chewable?
no,
Gummy.
like gummy chewables. They're not, they don't taste like candy, but they're not bad. They're not bad.
Right. I used to have some of those up here, and they all melted together. You remember? I don't know. I ate them on a live show one time. It was like a big glob, and I put it out and started chewing on it. Yeah. Yeah. I used to keep those. Like I said, I like taking a multivitamin. I feel like I'm not. Maybe it's probably just in my head, but I don't feel like I'm as hungry when I take a multivitamin.
Right.
Because like when your body's deficient on stuff, I feel like it kind of knows and it's trying to make up for it, but there's not a whole lot of vitamins and minerals in that little Debbie honey bun, so it's not doing me a whole lot of good. But I switched to that B complex, and I'm digging that B complex. It's very high in all the B vitamins, and man, have I got more energy. Um, I haven't had a monster. I've had about one monster in the month of August, maybe two. So I pretty much cut out all of those, and then caffeine pills. I'm still taking a few of those a day, like usually one in the morning, then one around noon, and that gets me through the day. But
Well,
yeah,
was that you I was talking to the other night where I actually like, so I used to drink Monster all the time, and then like I started shaking really bad and my eyes would like flutter. So
yeah,
I quit drinking Monster, but I grabbed one the other night. I think I was talking to you. It tasted like I took a sip of it, and it was I buy the sugar free. Oh
yeah,
my, I can't believe I drank that stuff. It was
yeah.
horrible tasting.
Oh, I used to drink two of those a day, man.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't nothing, and take some caffeine pills. But now I just take Cash is King truck stop boner pills. Quantity 10,000. This is the value bottle. Get the big one I recommend. If you need some truck stop
How do you think I drew this? How do you think I drew
yeah,
this?
side effects, you will start to grow things on your upper lip. Uh, Other side effects include heart palpitations, eye twitchiness, um, and toe fungus. But let me tell you, all that stuff is up here and down there in the middle.
You're
Man,
set.
I'm talking like you could check your damn tires with this thing. Uh, you can leave that little club in the truck because you bringing your own little club with you. Oh, Gary Bates says he just bought some. I think he's talking about B vitamins, not truck stop boner pills. I love I love looking at the truck stop boner pills though. I mean, the names and the themes are great. Like, like rhino horn
Oh, yeah.
and yeah, I mean they're just hilarious. Like, yeah, it's like if you can feel your heartbeat in your eyeball, if you can see your heartbeat, we recommend don't take the second one. Oh, wait, King's Transports in the house. I bought some Ling Long Super Singles about 2 years ago, and they are actually pretty good. So the ones that I had bought for steer tires last winter, um, they they held up good, and they wore. I mean, they were a little wonky, but like not as bad as I thought they would be. But I could really tell a difference in the grip was my thing. Like,
Right.
and I'm not like a guy that drives around the truck stop at 20 mile an hour, and like, I have to catch fifth gear by the time I get to the end of the row at the truck
Well,
stop.
we got to hear you coming. How else do we know you're coming into the truck stop?
Right? Yeah, I do
We,
like to hit level 3 Jake brake every time I pull up to a fuel island.
What a bunch of freaking clowns.
Oh man, a guy pissed me off with that this morning. I was getting unloaded, and he come in the parking lot, with he had like an old Columbia, single stack Columbia, but straight piped. And oh, he had to hit her hard when he came over there to the little staging area. And I was like, you asshole, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. We are all asleep. Like, I wanted to get out and just slap him, but I wanted to go back to bed even more. There's my boy, Big Keeper 45 in the house. What up, bro? He's the only person that has ever offered to give me gas for my generator at the truck stop. I'll say that much.
Nice.
And yeah, it was appreciated. That way I didn't have to give the TA my money. I did stop at the Petro and get fuel the other day. I want to admit this live on the air. So I stopped at Petro to get fuel the other day because it was just like 25 cents cheaper than the next truck stop around it.
Right.
And boy, it was the experience I expected. I pulled up there. Number one, there's two trucks pointing this way fueling, and then there's two trucks pointing this way fueling. So I don't know which way I'm supposed to go in. Number one, nothing's marked, nothing's labeled. I go in. There's a guy at the counter complaining that they ain't got no hot food out, and the lady's like, "Well, we got hot dogs." And I was like, "Okay." So I went in the bathroom, and there was a guy in there brushing his teeth and blowing his snot in the sink. And I love it was just your typical TA Petro. And then I go to the counter. I said, "Hey, can I get 2 receipts for pump whatever?" And I swipe my card, because my card's not linked to my truck or whatever. And I get my 2 receipts, and I go to leave, and the next guy comes in, and he's like, "Yeah, can I get pump whatever turned on?" And she goes, "Can't you see that I'm doing something?" And I was like, "What? You're talking to your customers like this?" And she's like, "Which pump are you?" I mean, she was just so snarky, and I was like, "Man, like, and then you stop at Love's, and you go in, and they're like, 'Welcome to Love's.'"
Welcome to Love's. Welcome to Love's.
All happy, smiling. Road Rangers like that too. They're real nice. It's like I just don't get it. Like I just don't get it.
How about this? I was at a Petro. I did a short about it. A guy spilt diesel fuel, not enough to make a puddle, right? Not a ton, but enough to create a little bit of an issue. He goes in and tells the people at the counter that he spilled diesel fuel. What should he do? They walk out there with a towel and put a towel down on the ground. That was their fix.
Oh man!
I was fueling right next to the guy because I heard him cussing, and I'm like, man, that sucks. Like, that's happened to me. I'm not going to pretend it hasn't happened to me. I've spilled diesel fuel, but
if you're out here long enough, you're gonna do something. You're gonna do some stupid stuff.
If that happens at a Love's, like the Speedco guys are out there cleaning it up. It's like a whole hazmat team comes out and cleans it up. Oh, not in Petro. They just lay a bath towel down and tell you to go on your way.
They put that towel back in rotation too, right?
Yeah, right. They probably will.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be over there tonight washing my ass with that same towel. Oh, man. What's Fate doing in a hotel? He's trucks in the shop. And,
trucks in the shop.
What time are you going to do the live show tonight so everybody can? Because it's
2 now.
Central. 1 Central.
Yeah, I'm in Eastern. So why don't I do I don't know, 6 Eastern?
6 o'clock Eastern? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
5 o'clock Central.
Catch him live. With both feet, channel members in the house says, "What's up, everybody? What hotel are we reviewing today?" Oh, he's got to wait till he leaves to review it.
Yeah.
Bob says, "He looks like a perv with that stash." Ooh.
Hey, tail's tail.
Chief Red Heller says, "Fate, have you hit another curb?"
No.
No curb stomping.
Nope.
He's over it. Let's see. 76 Transports find it hard to believe 40% would buy an Obama hat. I I don't. That's a rocking ass hat, man. That's a badass hat. Um, 55% do not respect the mustache, but hey,
That's
45%
fine.
do. That's a good ratio, though. Honestly, I thought it was going to be like 100 to nothing. Um, I mean, you got to respect the stash. It's it's like
I I don't care. Like that's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's call a spade here for a minute. You can rip on me all you want. And here's the thing. I have never personally attacked the way somebody looks, the way somebody dresses, or anything like that. If you want me to do that to you, I will. And you can sit and cry into your happy meal
uh,
because I will. I could do that if I wanted to. I just choose not to. And I don't follow the herd. I'm kind of an outlier. I stay to myself. I'm
right,
not, you're not going to corral me and, you know, into anything. You know,
exactly. He only follows me.
that's true. That you and DIY. All right, that's true.
Felipe says, "Hey, Fate, you still selling the Mac?"
I am. I am. I got a couple of people interested. I just need to get, I don't want to sell it when I'm not at home.
Okay, you should write that down. You should make some notes. That hotel's got a pen, I see. Um, yeah, don't give away your location there, but
Well, I'm at a
write down.
days in.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have had the address on the pad or something. Um, oh, okay, just a generic days in pad.
No,
Okay,
but I got my notebook right here.
okay.
See,
Yeah,
this is
that's good.
what business looks like. You got all kinds of numbers and stuff written down.
I'm gonna screenshot that and zoom it in and steal all your trademark secrets. Number one, make more money. Number two, make even more money. Number three, hustle every day.
Hey, you're doing it.
Number four, wear a Cash is King Mudflap shirt.
Can you grow the stash?
Me,
Can you get the attention?
I can grow a stash, but I really don't want to. Um, like, I mean, the thing of it is my facial hair it's red. Like my hair is brown, but like
Right,
for some reason about right here, the DNA switches to red. Okay, and it'll just come in as red as it can be. And everybody thinks I got red hair when I grow that because I keep my hair shaved down so low. But no,
right.
not that there's anything wrong with having red hair, but I don't like the way a red beard looks on me. It don't fit. It's like
Mm.
you know, I don't know. To me, it doesn't. But either way, yeah, make a note. Talk about the Mac tonight. I want to hear about the Mac. Mac. If anybody else has got requests, let me know. We'll pass them along to Fate. Scott says, "Hey y'all, I see you have the International Curb Appeal with you. Yeah, Mister International Curb Appeal. None of your business. Good afternoon. Checking in from Hurricane Relief. Still sitting in Cross City, Florida. He's running a tanker of water down in Florida.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
tankers of Florida. Tankers of water. Trucker Bill's in the house. I got an egg roll for you. Okay, man. That's what she said. Shannon Thomas Trucking's in the house. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for being a channel member with both feet. Also, a channel member says, "Amen. Praise Jesus." All right. We're going to get Fate down to the revival before it's over with. Uh, Arms up for Jesus and Team Jesus. David Edward. Yeah, there you go. Greg Campbell says, "What's wrong with his truck now?" Oh, he's going to talk about it tonight. Tonight. Fate's mustache is Magic Mike. I'm Chinese below the belt. There you go. I'll tell you a good thing to do. Tell your old lady, say, I'm going to send you a picture from below the belt. And then, when you're in the shower
Just,
stall, and then hold your belt above your head and take a picture. Oh, I got all the
how'd you
moves.
know I'm into kinky play? I shouldn't have said that. Son of
Uh,
a bitch.
oh, somebody time mark that for me, please. Somebody
Son of-
shoot me that timestamp. We're at 59 minutes, 35 seconds.
I forgot for a split second that I'm live on YouTube with you.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'll just pair that up with you, saying like something else embarrassing, and then mush it all together with some AI.
Right?
I can't wait for AI to catch up. Then I don't have to screen record all these videos of you saying weird stuff and then using it. I will put that on my soundboard though. How did you know I'm into kinky stuff? Oh, Jared's in the house. Yeah. Jared says, Fate, new job for Semi DIY, looking pretty good as a company job. There you go. Yeah, DIY got a company driver now. If you guys want to apply, I think you can go over there to his website and check him out. DIYsemi.com is the name. Chief Freight Holler says, Cash, did you get caught in traffic jams? The truck fire on 24 between Monte Agle and Chattanooga. Uh, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. It was pretty bad yesterday. If that was yesterday, maybe I did.
Been down that area in a long time.
I have to look it up because yesterday I saw something that was very interesting off the freeway, mind you, on a little 2-lane road. Okay, I'm at a truck stop. I'm chilling, little middle of nowhere truck stop. I stop here all the time. It's where I stop and take my break. And uh, here comes down the road the biggest commotion you ever heard. Okay, and there's an army truck, like those big 6-wheeled, like really high setting army trucks with like the canopy back, like a covered wagon back on them. There's
Yep.
one of those goes down the road, and then proceeding after it was about 15 cop cars. And then as I left to get on the freeway, here come 3 state patrol cars down the road after it.
Holy
So
crap.
I got to look that up and see what was going on there, because that was a real damn scene. RGB's in the house. Hey, what up? What up? Jared says, Fate, that job for DIY Semi looks pretty good right now. Ooh, yeah. Scott, thank you so much for the $200. I appreciate you guys giving me holiday pay. That's holiday pay. If you guys don't know, you got to double up your super chats on holidays. Scott knows the rules. Um, Fate's mustache says those lights were so bright. Oh my god, I overfilled my pad. Okay, not sure what that means, but it's funny. Airwolf says down here in Gainesville, Georgia, it's hot. My AC is leaking Freon. Ooh, I believe it's the condenser. Hope to make it back to Ohio to replace it with adding Freon. Hope it's an easy fix. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty common job if it's the condenser. I don't know if you're at a place where some of those Freons have like a stop leak in them. I don't know if I'd put it in my system or not, to be honest though, because you could stop up other things, and then when you get it fixed, there could be something in your system not working right. So, do you have a generator or because that's one thing about having the generator and an air conditioner or a zero breeze is, you can run that thing going down the road, and you can use it when your AC goes out on your truck. It's a good thing to have. Or you could just go get a hotel room. Saves on that idling time at least.
Yes, it does.
There you go. We'll look at it in a positive way. At least you're not idling the truck right now.
Right. Keeping those DPF filters unclogged.
There you go. I seen Trucking and Fixing with Ryan had some new DPF filters for a Cummings the other day. Have you seen these?
No.
They're called Red Shots or something like that. He's got a video about them. You have to check them out. But they got a born on date on them. And that's pretty damn genius if you think about it, because like my last set of filters I did were remands. Okay. So I turned mine in and I got 2 back.
Right.
Well, the 2 I got back didn't last no downtime. and they started like cracking and coming apart. And I'm almost like, I wish I would have just spent the time and had them bake mine and got mine back, because I think I got some duds.
That baking process. So I had the DPF filters baked in the Mac. It it only took like 3. It did not take very long. They
Right.
did it. Yeah, it didn't. They sent it out, and I want to say a day later, I had them back. You know
Right.
what I mean? It wasn't very long, and they did them. So they sent them out like Friday afternoon. The place was closed over the weekend. I got them back Monday morning at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It didn't take long.
Yeah. This last time I just had some new ones put in, but I wasn't able to turn in the cord because the other ones were cracked. And the first time I did DPF filters on this truck was when freight was through the roof.
Right.
And, being down a day would have cost me $74,000 in revenue. Um, and my marriage. Uh, you know what I mean? Them days off back then were hell, let me tell you. Um, but no, and Freightliner was like, hey, it's like a week for us to send them out and get them back, because that's back during
Oh,
COVID and everything was all messed up. And they were like, or we can just give you these and you can take yours, or we'll take yours and swap them out. 160,000 miles, I got DPF filters that are cracked and bummed, and so I like this born on date. I like
yeah,
that
good
because
idea.
yeah, it really is. And as Ryan was saying in the video, if you guys don't know Ryan, go check out Trucking and Fixing with Ryan. I always watch his live shows. He's got a good live show. His wife helps him out there. The guy's very knowledgeable. I'll give it to him. He knows a lot about a lot. Used to be a truck driver. Now he's a mechanic. He owns his own shop in Ohio. If I lived near Ohio, I would probably get a hold of him, and he would probably be the shop that I worked with more.
He
But
knows a lot.
yeah,
He
yeah,
knows.
they're
He knows a lot.
and they've got the equipment to bake DPFs in their shop now. They don't even have to send them out. They do it right there in their shop. So shout out to Ryan. I really like his channel. Um, and but yeah, I like this idea of a born on date on a DPF, and he says that it should be the industry standard, and it really should. That way you know how old the filter you're getting is when you do an exchange.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see here. Chief Rattler says used to keep some marbles in the cab for people like that. Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a rough one. Keep your spark plugs when you change them in your car. Just got a D cell battery laying around somewhere. Nah, don't do that. You did the right thing. Just let them go on, flip them off. Because like I really, I got this whole attitude, especially when I was younger. Like you know, oh, you can't, like, I'll whoop your ass and this, that, and the other, and like I've always had, weapons and stuff, but it's like it really none of that matters because all it takes is that one person that didn't take their medication this week, and their reality is not even near where we live. Like their
Right.
reality is like on Star Wars in a land far, far, far away, a long time ago. You know, like that's the shit they live in. You know what I mean? So I've really gotten here lately where it's like, just try to swallow the pride and just let it go because like these people are crazier than shit out here now. I mean, I seen a guy in a video. Let me get to Airwolf's comment here. I've read it. I've put it up there. Fuel too high to give out money. Oh, Airwolf, come on. Even for me. Um, but I seen a video of a guy in Walmart, and he's just in there opening all the pastries up and taking a bite out of them and throwing them on the floor. And then he goes over to the ice cream department and just starts ripping tops off and eating ice cream with his hands. And I'm like, and everybody's just sitting back watching it. And I'm thinking, like, if there was just one man in that store to tackle his ass and stop this. But then again, I think, like, these motherfuckers are just crazy. Like you're not gonna talk sense to somebody like that. Like crazy is as crazy does.
Yeah.
Um, With both feet, says I thought about getting a laser to shine at people after they pass me if I need. Then I thought about having to explain it to the cops and didn't get one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could always throw it out the window, but hey, if they track it down and find it, you're in double shit then. So yeah,
The other thing is, if somebody gets the name of my carrier, I then have to explain the scenario to boss man.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I don't want to have to do that.
yeah. And then you got to go home and explain to everybody why you don't have a job anymore, or
Yeah.
uh, and I'm not even talking about like explaining to the boss man. I'm talking like if you get caught, the cops come and it like say you shine that laser at somebody and it hits them in the eye and they swerve into oncoming traffic and kill 10 people and you keep on trucking. You still got to live with that the rest of your life, like you know. So that's I don't know. I'm getting older now. I don't know. Come to find out, I'm not 10 foot tall. I measured the other day, but I'm thinking I'm bulletproof, maybe, but I don't want to test it. I'm too scared to test it. Oh, Humberto's in the house. Hey, brother. Hope all at the best. Yeah, we're doing good. Except for Fate over there. He's in a days in, fighting cockroaches for his life.
Yeah.
Um,
As you're sitting on the John.
Damn it, boy.
I can't believe that.
Can't even take a poop in peace. With
Nope.
both feet says didn't want to get pulled out of the truck, felony stop style. Yeah, for pointing a gun with a laser sight at someone. Yeah, that's true too. Um, you
I
point that
saw
laser at them, and they point back a gun with a laser. Like,
I saw a video on YouTube where there was a road rage incident and a guy was like tailgating another guy and then like cut him off. And the freaking guy who got cut off just started opening fire. Like they had dash cam footage somehow
yeah,
opening fire on the guy in front of him. Like that's freaking nuts.
yeah,
It's
yeah. I
nuts.
seen one where the guy was that the one where the guy was shooting through his own windshield?
Chill. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. Like, and then you don't delete that footage immediately. You send that into Inside Edition or wherever. Like, damn, son. Yeah, yeah. I
Nuts.
seen that one. I mean, he was like just like not even aiming. He was just like, I'm like, damn, son. Um, with both feet says, Fate, did you take the pill or get the secondhand contact? Oh, I don't know what he's talking about. This Dragon Life says, I can't stand those arrogant guys. Yeah. Sorry. I'll learn to read one of these days. I got it on my list of things to do before I die. I'm like, hey, your hood is still not as big as your ego. Yeah. Yeah. It happens sometimes. Let's see. Come on with it. Says, I use the volume button and can barely hear you, Cash. You sound 100 feet away. Damn it. Damn it, boy. Maybe that's my air conditioner blowing on me. Maybe that noise cancellation ain't liking it or something.
You sound
Um,
good through my phone.
RGB says he hates the TA. Seem like I'm going to catch something there. Yeah. At this truck stop I'm at right now, there was a guy in there earlier coughing, and I went to look at something. I went to look at the GPSs in a glass case, and as I walked over there was a guy standing like going out the door, but he was like, hey, hey. I was like, I don't give a damn about a GPS right now, to be honest with you. I'm going to back away slowly and cover my face. Like, I mean, that guy sounded like he had the damn herpetosyphilitis or something. Like, I mean, damn, son. Sounded like he was going to cough up some AIDS. I was like, I ain't going nowhere near that boy. He got a hold of that old lizard out there last night. She got that stuff you can't wash off on him, I guess. Since per mouse is fake, call me old and fat on the daily. Oh, he's telling on you now. You said you
He's
don't
so
talk
full
about.
of crap. He's
I
so
believe him. He's a good guy. I believe him. And
He's
look
a
at you with that.
lowlife.
Look at you with that mustache. You think I trust somebody with a mustache like that?
You trust
See,
somebody that drives a Peterbilt?
you've lost all your credibility with that stash. Until it twirls, I don't trust you.
He'll get there.
You're in that weird phase where I trusted you a little bit before, but right now I don't. And when it twists, I'll go back maybe.
All right.
This Dragon Life says the compression and noise reduction on the headset make the volume lower. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what you're getting. Yeah. Fate Mustache. I love liberal tears on McNuggets. Damn it, boy.
Makes them salty, doesn't it? When you cry your feelings into them.
Ooh.
Put
Oh,
the
Fate.
pounds on, son. Put the
Fate with it.
pounds on.
Ah. Are you saying liberal
Sure, it's
tears
not a
will make
Taco
you
Bell
fat?
burrito.
Are you
What?
saying liberal tears will make you fat? Is that what you're saying?
I am. I am.
Damn it. Liberal tears are high in calories. You heard it here first, folks. Uh, but they taste so good. This Dragon Life says, but it's not really bad at all. Abby says, what up? What up? Not much. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. Everybody smash that like button for me if you don't mind. Bob Lowe, ginger beards are badass. I tell you, like, most of them are, but mine comes in old man beard now. It's got gray patches in it, and like, yeah, no. It makes me, I grow a beard, I look 20 years older. I swear to God, I look like I'm 60 years old. So, yeah. I'm not
That's not
knocking
20. That's like 5. Don't
me.
lie to these people.
Me,
Don't lie to these
I
people.
just turned 40, dog. Just turned 40. I'm young and spry. Look at this. Look at this. Let's see here. Is that Ted Lasso? He does look like Ted Lasso. I've never seen that show, but I know who you're talking about.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
there's a
just,
show called
I
Ted
just,
Lasso.
I just wrote it down to look it up.
Ted Lasso. I'll bring it up on the screen here. This guy, Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso. That's an Apple TV show, if I'm not mistaken. Jason Sudeikis is who plays that. I'm trying to find him. Trying to find him. There he is. Hang on, I'll share it out here. Present, share screen. Equalizer. No, I don't want to share that. Let's share Tad Lasso. Share, baby. Come on. There it is. Damn, I shared it. What is it at? There it is.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Hey, what's that guy's name?
Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis. Yeah, he's funny.
You know Norm from Cheers, the show Cheers.
Which one was Norm? Oh, Norm was the bigger guy, right?
The big guy sat at the end of the bar. That's his nephew
Yeah.
right there. That's his nephew.
Oh, okay.
Jason Sudeikis. Let me figure out where's that. Thank you, Gas Man, for the $20. I appreciate that. See, he's paying me double time because it's holiday. He was going to do $10, and then he said, double time for holidays. Here we go. There's Ted Lasso. Rat lay me downs in the house. Some angry backing at this TA. Some angry backing. I like that. Yeah, I see some of that. Boy, that makes me nervous when I see a guy backing up high speed. You got to wonder. With both feet timestamped at 59:35, I'll look into that. Fate's are going to go, I like kinky stuff. Scott says, ladies and gentlemen, this installment of Cash is King is brought to you today by the Boner Pills. Yeah. If you're looking for maximum value in a boner pill, I got a graph, stiffness to price.
Of course, you got the staff or the graph.
Yeah, somebody timestamped that as well. Somebody checked that one. That was a Freudian slip. There's what that was.
Mitch McConnell slip.
Yes, sir. I like to go Mitch McConnell occasionally.
But you know what? You're fit to do your job.
I need more lettuce. As a turtle, I need more lettuce. Oh, I don't give a damn if anybody was wondering. There you go, Felipe. I think it's Felipe. Yeah, it's Felipe. 50. There you go. He timestamped it as well for me. Fate's mustache. There's nothing better than a little kink in the stink. Oh, son.
Ooh.
Cheap Freight Hauler says, I got 99 problems, but a Cummins ain't one. Damn it, boy.
Who said I have a Cummins problem?
Somebody timestamped that one as well.
I freaking give up. I give up.
Did he rent an excavator this morning? Because damn it, he's just out there digging holes for no reason. Oh man. Oh man. Abby says trucker got caught on video doing that. Yeah, shooting. There was a trucker doing that too, shooting at the down window. Like, mess going on out here. I'd rather get caught in some traffic yams. Oh son. He just did that. Mr. Scallywags, are you up for handing out some advice? Yeah, hey, come on with it. Well, this is where you ask questions in here, man. There's a lot of experience in here. Come on with it. Says, I found some good mustache wax. It's called Man Dip in the Jar. Man Dip in the Jar. I forgot all about Man Dip in the Jar. Oh, there it is, man. Diesel's in the house. You need a good load for your trailer. We have loads of wax to the northeast. Damn it. Oh man.
Why the Northeast? I live in Minnesota.
Well, hey, you know, it's they need the wax out there, not Minnesota. Scott says, I'm getting rich being a trashy company driver. Yeah.
Good for you, Scott.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, where you at? Pass it on. Maybe I need a job. Jared says, Fate needs to get an OTR tool.
Damn, Jared, you need to watch my videos. I think I had that before you did.
He's talking about for your
OTR tool can't fix what's wrong with the truck.
He said it's for your mustache. Do you got a 9-pin connector for that mustache?
Both sides.
You just clamp a hot wire on this side and a negative on this side. Oh, yeah, I give you the readouts. GTM says bacon makes it better. Okay, no doubt. Love me some bacon. Yeah, come on down. Fuel is going down between summer and fall of 24. Yeah, they'll get it down for the election next year.
Yeah, and then it'll go right up again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of eased up right now. It kind of seems like it's holding, but you know, who knows? Who knows? I would tackle him in a heartbeat. Can't guarantee I won't eat some pies my damn. He's talking about the guy in Walmart. Save the pies. I'm with you, GMT. I would tackle him, and then I would say, hey, how about a pie for doing a good deed there? Like see if Walmart management wouldn't give me a free pie for tackling some asshole in the store. I really think we have to stop this stupidity in the stores, though. People stealing everything and just just being dumb. Like, it's like, I'm tired of paying more for everything. I just really am. Airwolf says, I'm idling to stay cool. I have a 2014 Freightliner Coronado glider with 1.1 million miles on it. And in January, I'm doing a complete overhaul and transmission with a new tri-pack. Wow. That's
you're spending some money.
Yeah, it's a hell of a way to go. I will say, if I don't know if you've seen my videos about my generator and air conditioner setup, but I got videos on it if you want to watch it. It's under $1,000 for this setup, and it's nice and cool. But if you can afford and you want a new tri-pack, get it. Like I said, I would prefer my truck have a diesel APU on it when I went to buy it. But if it doesn't have one on it, my next truck, I'm going to do the 12-volt mini split, and I'm going to buy probably, I've been looking into it, at least 4 of those Life 04, those lithium iron phosphate batteries. I'm going to get me 4 of those to go in there. And, but yeah, I would rather have a diesel APU. I just don't want to buy the diesel APU. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was
They're
looking at those.
expensive.
Yeah. That's why I was looking at those trucks from Walmart down there in Iowa. You know, they come with that tri-pack, and honestly, I would prefer it to have the diesel APU from new. That way I got low engine idle hours, you know?
Right.
That's what I would recommend. But raising it to an HP 550. There we go. Damn, 550 horsepower. Who's it? Damn it, boy. What kind of engine is that? Company gives me
Probably a
discount.
Detroit.
There you go. What's that?
Probably a Detroit.
Yeah, if it's in a 14 Columbia, I would almost bet you if it's a glider kit, yeah, it's probably got a 60 series in it.
Yeah.
But some of those guys love those Caterpillars, and they like to put the cats in there too. So,
Yep.
GMT says I pointed my PP at someone. Damn it. David Edwards is getting a company trucking job still a safe bet given the current market situation. Depends on the company you're with, you know. Here's my take on it. You know, I seen someone the other day talking about the company jobs aren't as good as they used to be because look at Yellow Freight and this, that, and other. Here's the thing about Yellow Freight. You had 25 years of warning that Yellow Freight was going to shut the doors. Like, I mean, you go back to my videos. I was doing a live show 3 years ago, and I was talking about Yellow Freight, and we were like, what's the over-under on that they make it through the year? Like, Yellow Freight was on the brink for a decade. So you can't compare anything to Yellow Freight. Like, they've been messed up the 90s.
I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of people to disagree with me, and that's fine because this is my opinion. You cannot compare a company position to being an owner operator. They are they're two separate things. And that comes from somebody that had 22 years as a company driver. It would be very difficult for me to go back to being a company driver, not because it's a bad thing. Everything I have in trucking, including my daughter's college tuition at a D1 university, has been paid for through trucking. But I could never be told what to do, what route to take, where I can purchase fuel, how I have to run ever again. And if this fails, if this owner operator thing fails, well, then I find something else to do. But being a company driver and being an owner operator are two separate things. And you know what? This whole crap about the economy and crap like that, yeah, if you're solely working on the spot market, it's probably tough for you. If you actually operate a business and realize you should not build a business off the spot market, you're doing really well right now. I mean, it's hard. Things are stacked against you, but I could never go back. And I'm tired of trying to compare the two because there is no comparison. Would you own a business outside of trucking? Like, let's say you work at a shoe factory and you have the capability of making the shoes. Would you rather go out on your own and try to set something up, or do you want to stay in your factory job? You know,
Depends.
that's my.
It really depends. I think you can compare them. You have to compare them. A lot of people, you know, do both, or you know, but
You can't compare them.
Why?
So what I'm going to say is, once again, my opinion. There are so many owner operators or people that think about becoming, to start any business, like not just trucking, but any business, there are so many different things that are involved in doing that than signing application, filling out an application at a job. That's your responsibility. You're putting down your recommendations, your experience to get a job. That job then provides you an income, your insurance. You really don't have to step outside and do anything. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. Like, it's easy. Easier is the wrong word. Finding my own health insurance and doing the things that I do, like for my family, my disability insurance and everything that I carry on me, was very tough for me to go and find for myself and pay for it and do all that. So I don't have to worry about that as a company driver. It's already set up for me. The company already has that in place. So it's hard to compare the two because you're getting the company is already providing you everything. When you are a business owner, you're out there getting it all. It's two separate things. The market, you can compare it to the market, I guess, but you can't even do that.
Yeah, you can compare them very easily. They're easily compared. I don't know what
everything I do today is way different than what I did when I was a company driver. Way different.
Yeah, but they're still comparable. Anything's comparable. Like you compare it. That's why you're an owner operator, because you compared them and you like that better. But at the same time, like, company drivers do things that owner operators don't do.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It's not like it's not easily compared, but it's comparable. Like you have to decide which one you want to do.
Let me be clear. I'm not saying one is better than the other at all. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not. This is a fucking I'm sorry. This is a struggle, man.
No, you're saying being an owner operator is better for you because that's what you do.
For me, it is.
Yeah.
For me, it is.
Yeah, I'm not
Absolutely.
asking you to tell me what's better for Bob Vila over here, like or Bill Smith, like you got to compare it for yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, there are things that I'm envious of that company drivers get and do, and there's things I'm not envious of. Just like they should be the same way towards me, because you have to weigh it out and make the decision for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's all there is. That's the difference. Is being a company driver still safe? Was the question. Yeah, I think it is if you're going with the right company. If you're going with a company that's on the brink of bankruptcy for the last 20 years, then probably not. If you're not, like, you think of how many guys started with Yellow within the last 4 years that were not vested in that pension, and the last 4 years were basically for, because here's the thing. Yellow paid less than most trucking companies because they gave you free health care and they gave you opportunity for a chance at a pension. And you kind of took a pay cut for nothing, honestly, is the way I look at it.
If they have a pension, they're not controlling the rate of the pay. The union is. If they have a real pension, Yellow's not controlling the pay scale. They are in the contracts agreements, I guess, in negotiation, but the union's controlling that. Is there really
what? The pay scale?
The pay and the pensions. No, the pay and the pensions. The fact that Yellow a union company, I don't even know. So, like, I don't want to misspeak, but like, you brought the word pension up, because I was a union guy for 13 years and it did nothing for me. It screwed me. The union took advantage of me. And I don't like the union at all. But the union sets the pay scales. I mean, the employees set the pay scales when they sign the contract, but it's given to them by the union. You know what I mean? They say the company is offering you 50-cent raises over the next 4 years. You can either sign this contract or not.
Yeah,
Yellow is not,
that's what I'm saying. You took a pay cut to work for Yellow for the promise of free health care and a pension, an opportunity at a pension.
Once again, how is Yellow giving you your health care? If you're a union employee, the union's paying for the union's bargaining your insurance.
Where does the union get their money?
From its contributors, the employees.
Where do they get money?
From the company.
Okay. It all goes back to who's got the money. Okay. The union, see, that's why I've never been a big fan of union. Like I was in the union for years outside of trucking. To me, it's like you're getting middleman. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what it feels like to me. You're getting middleman. And I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. But yes, I think it's still safe to take a company job right now. You just got to be with the right company. There's a lot of companies. I'll tell you this right now. When I was with big carriers, they take slow time and actually like buy a ton of equipment and because they know the cycles. Like they're going to be like when I was with Averett during the financial crisis, what was Averett doing? Bringing in 50 new trucks a week, brand new Volvos, Freightliners, Internationals with APUs on them, and like they know the cycle. Like when things are down, they were buying like crazy, and so yeah, um, you know, there's a lot of carriers out there. Creek Carriers is like that. They always boast that they're debt free. You got stacks and stacks of cash when things are down. That's usually when you're in the buying and hiring because you're getting ready for that next cycle. So you're right in the spot to hit it. Um, that's why I was talking about buying trucks the other day. And I was trying to explain to people, like like you buy when the market's down if you're already in it and you plan on being in it for a long time. Now is the time to be looking and thinking. And let me get back on these comments here. We fell behind a little bit again. Holy cow, I actually got to catch a live show. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Hashtag dammitboy for sure. Thank you, Gas Man, for the $20. GMT, I thought his name was Richard Burns. Richard Burns.
Must be talking about me.
Oh, okay. None of your business says, I think it's a Ron Jeremy 70 stash. YouTube is getting half right. Okay. Midlife truckers in the house. Are you still using the generator? I thought you went to the small rechargeable unit. I got both. I mean, in the middle of the day, way down south where I'm at, it's, hang on. We're 90 degrees outside, so I use the generator with the air conditioner. Driving with John's in the house. Hey, y'all, stay safe. Cash and fate. I prefer the EPU quiet. Yeah. I would prefer, I mean, like if I had my choice, I'd take the diesel APU because I don't mind the sound. I actually like the, it's like the reefer unit, it's like that little generator back there. I like a good steady noise, especially at a truck stop. Drowns out a lot of stuff. I'm not against an EPU though. I would like to have one. That's probably what I'll put on my next truck if it doesn't have one. I'll just do a bunk heater and a mini split on a 12-volt system. Scott says, I grow my beard out. People ask me if I knew Spartacus. Damn it. What up, porn stasher? I think he's talking to
What
you.
up, Steve?
Airwolf says Detroit 60, 500 horse, 13 speed. There you go. That's what's in that Columbia. I knew we'd get to the bottom of it. If you go company, research, and networking, don't jump for a shiny truck or cents per mile. Yeah. I always like a company that's near where I live. That way, typically their freight base is going to be near my house. That's why I like a more like, company that's more near me, because when I've worked for companies that are way far off, it's like, it's always an excuse to not get you home, or it's all, so, and you got a place to park the truck if you go with a carrier that's got a terminal near your house. David completely agrees with Fate. I'm just getting into the industry. There you go. There are companies that do not dictate where you fuel when you drive. Yeah. I kind of liked how USA Truck, when I was with them, they just gave you a big book, and every book was listed by, or in the book, it was every fuel stop was listed by state and by freeway, and you could fuel
Yeah.
at any of those. It was just anyone that was in the book.
I got a buddy that works for a pretty big company, and I'll be talking to him on the phone, and I can hear his freaking, like his whatever he uses for GPS. It's not like a Garmin or anything. The company dictates his routes. You know what I mean? And he has to give a reason if he. And I know not every company I worked for told me what I had to do. I'm just saying, in general. The thing I miss the most about being a company driver, but it's also the reason why I became an owner operator. I miss taking vacation time and not having to do anything.
Yeah.
Like I miss that.
Yeah, there's some benefits. Like I said, you can compare them, but it's like there are things that company drivers get and that they do that I wish I did, and vice versa. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have to tell anybody when I want to take time off, but at the same time, when I take time off, there is no money coming in. Like there
Yep.
is no, like, I set aside money throughout the year for paid time off. That way, when I take, a week off in the summer, I still pay myself. But
Yep.
it's like it just feels different when it's a company. It's like you earn that money throughout the year that they give you for paid time off. You know what I mean? It's like that money's not coming out of the sky. It's money you've earned, and they're giving it to you when you're off. It just feels different. I don't know. Yeah, there's little things like that. It's pros and cons, man, and you got to figure out what is for you. And that's the thing. Like, not everybody should be an owner operator. Just like not everybody should have their own authority. And then again, some people should not be company drivers. Like, some people shouldn't even have a CDL. But you got to figure out
CDLs.
what.
CDLs.
How many of them you got?
There's somebody I talk to. He happens to like bridges, and every time I'm talking, yeah, my CDLs. It's like, what the? I think
Yeah,
he gets paid. I think he gets paid double.
CDLs. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, he probably drives twice as much as we do.
It probably does.
Here's the poll I put up. It says, are you a company driver, a lease purchase operator, leased on operator, or have your own authority? 43% have their own authority, and 35% are company drivers. So those are the big two right now. I'd say just figure out what works best for you would be my opinion, because you can make money at it either way you want to do it. If you work hard and you don't screw stuff up, there's money to be made in trucking. And it depends on, like, so a lot of times whenever I have a lower week on weekly recap, I don't bring in a lot of revenue or whatever. I get a lot of people say, well, I make more than you as a company driver. And I'm like, okay, like, it's not a competition. If it works, being a company driver is what you want to do, be a company driver. Because my thing is, I don't always, being an owner operator isn't necessarily about making more money to me. I feel like you should make more money as an owner operator because you're dealing with more. Just like when you go from being leased on to having your own authority, you should make more having your own authority because you're going to be doing more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let's see. Fade, I've been using stuff from OTR for over 8 years, he says.
Still longer than you. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Like, yeah, okay. I've been in the industry 25 years.
He's talking about
You
the
know,
OTR tool.
yeah. Companies that I had them. Well, it
Oh.
wasn't the OTR. It wasn't, let me be clear. It wasn't the OTR performance tool that I have. So
Thank
you got me there,
truth.
bro.
The
You got me
truth
there.
comes out finally. I knew I couldn't trust that mustache. Trevor MC says, sorry I'm late. What's the late fee? $100 bill, late fee, $100 bills. Or are we at Cisco?
Did you see his short? He had a great short. Go to his channel and check out his last short. Actually, is it something we can play on the live show, or do you get copyrighted for that?
Yeah, I'm not big on playing YouTube
Oh,
videos on here because YouTube fucking they make it up as they go. But I'll check it out. I'm
it's
subscribed to
hilarious.
Mick. I'm surprised they ain't give it to me. RGB says, preach, fate. Driver John, I agree. I have both. There is no comparison. Company versus owner operator. You can't compare a semi to an apple orchard. I can compare an apple to a semi orchard, though. See, that's what you guys are missing. Things are comparable. Like everything is. I mean, you name two things, I can compare them. A semi truck is made out of metal and has rubber tires, and an apple orchard is a bunch of trees in a field. Like things are comparable. Like you have to compare them to figure out what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like when you say
Yes,
there's no.
I see. But that's comparing. Yes, I agree with what you're saying. But it's
Would be hard not to, but I'm always right, according to my mama.
yeah.
Uh,
I wish I had I wish I could articulate what I'm thinking, but I can't because
yeah, yeah. You've been out lawyered. Just go ahead and a many a fortnight I've lawyered on YouTube. Oh man, come on with us. This when does John Wick 5 come out, Fate?
next time I'm in Maryland.
What is the Equalizer, by the way?
The Equalizer? It's
Denzel Washington,
Denzel
Dakota
Washington.
Fanning.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
they're good.
I can't take Denzel Washington serious as an action guy. Just something about him, like I just I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He's like a guy you would like see working at a coffee shop or something. He seems too mild mannered to be, you know what I mean? Like I need somebody that's got that like that weird twitch in their eye to believe that they'd be a badass. Midlife Church says we can compare the annual pay between company and lease operators. Yeah, you have to compare it if money is what you're in it for. For sure, for sure.
But
Like
that's
for
also
me,
hard. That's also hard to compare.
um,
For me, it was. And once again, it's like for me, like I'm not. That's very difficult for me to compare. I know what I made it.
The only
What?
thing that's hard to compare about that is taxes, because if you're
Well,
W
that's
two
annual
taxes,
pay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the hard thing to compare is
Yeah.
how you do your taxes. But at the end of
Oh,
the day, you can compare them. Like you can compare them. You know your numbers either way.
yes. Yes, I agree with that. But like I was saying, the end of the year stuff for your annual pay, I mean, it's no surprise, no secret. Tax codes are written for businesses.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes.
that's not rocket scientist talk. That's
At the
facts.
at the same time, when I was a W-2 company driver, I always had a side business. You know,
That's smart. That's
go
super
go
smart.
go run 3 Uber trips, and all of a sudden you got a business, folks,
Business.
and you can start writing some stuff off.
I did it with DoorDash.
Yeah, Yeah, I always recommend if you're a W-2 driver, have a side business.
Yes.
Something to where you can get the write-offs. Because the tax code, like Faith said, tax code is written for the rich people because they're the ones that influence it, and you got to play their game. Like if you don't play their game, you'll be the guy paying 40% of your income into taxes. And yeah, but that's what I always recommend to people. Even if you're W-2, like have some sort of side hustle that you can. Hell, you can like lose money for 3 years on a business. Like, I mean, I ain't telling you how to do your taxes. God Almighty, please don't take my tax advice because I don't give tax advice. You know what? You know what tax advice I would give you? Um,
Find a
mm,
good CPA.
yeah, don't take my tax advice and find a good CPA. Uh, but yeah, um, none of your business is way less risk as a company driver. Possibly, yes. Um, possibly.
Well, yeah,
If you're at a company that doesn't give you breakdown pay and they don't give you detention pay. If they don't take care of you, there's just as much risk at being a company driver. Now you can minimize that risk.
what up? You there, Cash? Oh, great. Are you mess? He's messing with me. Oh, okay. There you go.
And my eyes got dry. It's hard to hold that for too long. Air conditioner's blowing right across my eyes. It's burning the hell out of them. Yeah, I was waiting on you to say what you was going to say. Less risk as a company driver from a guy sitting in a hotel. Tell us.
Without risk, there's no reward. And you know what? Like you can talk all you want about the safety nets of life. We all live by those. But like if you invest any money for your future or anything like that, you're playing a risk. That you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I I have the mentality of, you also understand your risk. Like, am I going to go broke to meaning to where I can't take care of my family or pay my mortgage and crap like that? Absolutely not. But I've taken a risk because I see the reward. I've worked for the companies that showed me the rewards. You know what I mean? And I'm no different than them. So why can't I have a bigger piece of the pie? Doesn't always work out, but it's a
Right.
risk
And that
it's a
goes back
calculated
to,
risk.
yeah, yeah. There's only really two ways to make money in this world, and that is hard work and risk. Because if you're going to send your money out to make more money, you got to risk that money, you know? Um, but back
Or
to owner operators should make more money because they do more of the job. You know what I mean? It's just like moving up from leased on to a carrier to having your authority. You should make more because you're doing more of the job. Um, Midlife Trigger says company driver does all that research before deciding what company to go to. Some of them do. Um, some should. Yes, you are, David. Okay. Fate F bomb. Ooh, he caught it. He heard you.
I heard you say it
Uh,
though too, not that long ago.
oh no. My mother's listening. I wouldn't say that. Midlife Trigger says yellow still paid $25 an hour per the contract. And what region? Because most national companies pay different per area.
So this is probably going to sound really bad, right? I would not get behind a wheel of a truck for $25 an hour. That probably sounds really bad and like arrogant. But like I said, I've been in this industry an awful long time. I mean, I've never when I started, obviously I made less because I was in the union, but I shoot, I don't remember the last time I got paid under 30 some dollars an hour to drive a truck.
Yeah.
Would you drive a truck for 25 bucks an hour?
Depending on the job.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, if I was
I
sitting in
guess
the
I guess
truck.
if it had a lot of overtime, maybe I would.
Yeah, see, I mean, like, the thing of it is like when people say, hell, I wouldn't get behind the wheel of a truck for $1 million an hour. And then you go, oh, okay, well, yeah, because, there's a 99.9% chance it explodes within the first 5 minutes. Okay, well, yeah, and I'm not getting in there for $1 million. I give it down. Just like the $25. If it, here's a scenario, okay? If you could live comfortably on $1,000 a week, if your house was paid off, everything was paid off, and you was the old guy looking to make a little side cash, and they said, hey, we'll pay you $25 an hour. You're going to drive freight from this factory to this factory. They're 3 miles away. You're going to do 5 trips a day, but you're going to set for 8 hours a day. You're only driving 15 miles, though, but you're going to set for 8 hours a day in the cab of the truck while waiting on the freight.
In that instance, yeah, I would. Okay. I guess.
Yeah,
but
there's always a scenario
I'm talking
where it's
about
good
like
and where it's bad.
I'm talking about my current, like, I wouldn't do it now.
Okay. Do you count your time sleeping in the truck as on the clock?
I don't consider any time that I'm in the truck on the clock. Does that sound weird? Like I don't view it as like an hourly thing.
Right, but I mean we're comparing it to this $25 per hour, and you said my current
Well,
situation.
okay. You know what? I just did the numbers. There's a video that's coming out. I got paid $60 an hour on my last load, all hours. That includes driving, sleeping, going in and eating dinner and taking a shower. Like if somebody wanted to know what it was per hour on that load, it was over $60 an hour to do my job. You know what I mean? But no, I don't even view, I don't know, sleeping in the truck's just something I have to do. You know what I mean? It's part of my job, I guess. Which I guess you should be paid for part of your job. Now I think about it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
If I was your
But you
union
said
rep, I'd get you.
you said it. You said you just made a comment about, yeah, if you're a company guy making $25 an hour, you only need $1,000 a week. Your house is paid off. This is probably sharing too much. That's what I pay myself as an owner operator. It's $1,000 a week.
I'm talking about willing to show up on someone else's time and do what they say. That was the scenario I was giving you. Like, you only got to drive like 10, 15 miles a day. It's a lot of sitting. You know what I mean? There's a, like I said, but that's the comparison between the $1 million and the 25. There's always a reason to do one and to do the other. You know what I mean? Like
I hear that.
So I wasn't trying to make it a good thing or a bad thing. I was just saying there's a reason to do either one. Midlife Trucker says Teamsters wanted $11 per hour increase. Yellow wanted it over 5 years. Teamsters wanted it backdated. Damn it, boy. And guess what they got? They got it backdated. It was backdated for sure. Yellow paid for health care per union contract. Yeah, there you go. And it's funny because it's like, well, we got free health care, but you had to pay union dues. Because you didn't get that health insurance unless you paid union dues. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying, that whole free thing. Don't get caught up in free in life because there ain't no such thing as free. You know what I mean? Flash in the Pan says, I was trained by an owner operator and he was borrowing money from me for cigarettes. Damn it, boy.
And he's an absolute shouldn't be an owner operator.
I'm dumb. I'm slow. I follow coach. Creek carriers run CPAP scam where they sell you a $3,000 breathing machine. Yeah, me personally, I would not work for Creek because of the opti idle on those trucks they run. Holy hell, I don't even park by one. Like if I pull into a truck stop and the only parking spot's by a Creek Carrier's truck, I will literally put my ass back on the road. Like that thing cuts on and goes. It's like a parked regen every freaking half hour going on with that truck. I just couldn't do it. But yeah, I was just saying, like companies like Creek, big companies that have been through many a cycles, they know how to do it. Dammer, is it past your nap time?
Swift.
Is it past your nap time, Faye? You look tired over
Yeah,
there.
dude, I'm freaking exhausted, man.
Tell them,
I've
what
been
I told you.
working.
That if you was one of the seven dwarfs, you'd be nappy.
Nappy. Yep. I'd be nappy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off. I think I've
All
dug a
right,
deep hole here. Maybe I'll go live later around 6 o'clock Eastern
somebody,
time or
somebody
7.
time, somebody timestamp that real quick. Where you just said I'm gonna get off.
Stop it.
Oh, I can see you twirling your mustache now in this video I'm making. I'm gonna get off.
Hey,
There you go.
I can't twirl it yet.
You're like an Indian guru before too long. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too. Thanks for stopping by, Fade. I appreciate
See
it.
you later, man.
Set that live up whenever you get a chance. There you go. There's Fate Trucking, guys. He's got to go stop more cockroaches at the day's end. I'm 46, retired once, second career choice. There you go. Wait up, Cash. These trucks and trailers are going to go down in price even farther. I can't predict that. I can't. All it takes is one thing to set trucking market ablaze in a good way, and all it takes is one thing to set it ablaze in a bad way. Um, so I don't know. I'm not buying a new truck just mostly based on the fact of I'm just wanting to run this one more and get more out of it. But I would not be against pulling the trigger right now on a new truck if I could find the right deal. The right deal is the right deal. Dirty D says, I'm local hauling fuel. I'm leased on. Our company drivers are hourly. I wouldn't ever want to go back to company, but if it meant putting food on the table for my family, I would. That's right. That is correct. Uh, I'd do about anything as long as I thought, Jesus agreed and my family needed it. I'd do about anything. GTM says the industry is going to remain in these lows for another year. I think it could be longer. Inflation is going to be around no matter who's in office. We've got to pay back some money with this inflation. I think. Midlife Trucker says I love the brand new truck that I get as a company driver. Yeah. But remember, you're paying for that company truck. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like you're the one making the revenue for that truck. Most owner operators could. I mean, I could buy a new truck if I wanted to, but I don't want to pay for it. I'd rather have my money in a different way. Trucking with Cliff says being an owner op with authority right now is a battle of survival. Some days I wish I was a company driver. Yeah. When the market is down, it is tough. Like right now is not a great time for owner operators. But for me, it's more about the freedom and the aspect of being a business owner than it is anything. And I'm out here to make money. Don't get me wrong. I'm here to stack $100 bills one on top of each other. But I'm also like, I love it. Like when I want to go home, I just go home and I stay home as long as I want. I don't have to turn in. Here's my big thing. Here's what broke me from being a company driver long time ago is when I would come into work from home time, I would have to punch into the Qualcomm when the next time I wanted off was. And I don't know, it just wore on me. It was like, why can't I just go home when I want to? Like, I'm running 3,000 miles a week. Some weeks I was running like 3,500 miles a week. And, it was like, at what point am I making enough money to where you guys will just let me go home when I want, like every 10 days or, like that. Then I think it was like 1/7 or whatever. And it just wore on me, just having to ask more than anything. But did I miss Vic Mad? There he is. Hell, I miss Vic Mad. Double Trouble in the house. What's up, fellas? Not much, Vic Mad. Thanks for stopping by. Vic Mad's got a great channel out there, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out Vic Mad. I'm going to skip a few comments here, and then I'm going to wind it up, and I'm going to hit a few people Thanks for stopping by, Vic. Gasman says, I drove for a company for 20 years as a lease operator. I'm netting about 45,000 more than I was grossing as a company driver. I don't think I could go back to company. I'm spoiled now. There you go. With both feet says, I'm going to take my CDLs to the lakes, and do some fishings. Yeah, I love that CDLs. CDLs. Denzel was perfect for the American Gangster movie. I'll agree to disagree on that one. Hope everyone's having a blessed day so far. Thank you. We are. I'm about to get off here. I've been on here 2 hours, and I'm about to feel it. The equalizer was Edward Woodward, Robin Hood metaphor. Oh, okay. Okay. Equalizer was Queen Latifah. Oh, man. He's having a Mitch moment. Yeah, that's what I call that when I freeze up. Just a little Mitch. No reward. Walmart is rewarding me first year 105, 110,000 with 25 paid time off, 25 days. Woo. Yeah, I mean, they're great company jobs. I'm in no way down talking a company driver. Like if if the stars aligned right now and I could get a company job doing what I want, I would be all about being a company driver. I'm actually a really good employee, I think, because I don't just try to do the bare minimum. And I realize it's your company, it's your rules. So I play by those rules. I think I'm a pretty damn good employee, and I got no problem being an employee. So yeah, if I said anything that was counter either one, being an owner operator or an employee, I'm not anti either one of those, to be honest with you. Sky says I stay out 6 to 8 weeks, take 10 to 14 days off. I'm doing that right now. I'm gonna stay out about 2.5, 3 weeks, and then I think I'm gonna take a week off. So I'm out of here, guys. Thank you very much, everybody that stopped by, everybody that left super chats. I appreciate you guys very much for sharing your hard-earned money for the live show. And to all the channel members out there, salute to you too. Have a great holiday, everybody. And remember, Fake Trucking's going live at 6 o'clock. So be sure to go over there and, leave a bunch of mustache emojis.